Look at this bad boy. This is what we're going to be printing right now. And there we go. The printer is heating up and it is doing its job. About to start printing. Oh, there you go. It's going to start printing now. It's gonna first make like a little platform at the bottom. Also, look, Zoro's over here. Zoro, you cannot touch it. It's first gonna make a little bit of a platform at the bottom, and then it's gonna start making the coin. Okay, something just went wrong, Cops, really quickly. Something just broke. That's not really good. I need to fix this. Okay, we're back. As you can see, it's plugged in again. Whew, it's gonna start printing again, but really quick disclaimer. If you decide to use the 3D printer yourself, which I believe is extremely cool technology, please be careful. There are a lot of moving parts and it gets extremely hot. Careful about yourself and take care of the people around you and the animals. My cat's over here, but I have a really good eye on my cat. He's literally just staring at the 3D printer while it's doing its job. You wouldn't touch it, would you, Zoro? No? Okay. Anyways, let's continue printing some V-Bucks. And after that, maybe the scar. It's actually a diamond scar, by the way. It's a mythical weapon because it's gonna be like white and see-through. I mean, it's something new. Well, apparently we're almost done over here. However, it looks really tiny. That's what she said. I think we're gonna have to increase the size a little bit. It's actually done. It literally just finished. And we might have to increase the size a little bit, but there it is. Let's grab it and see what it looks like. So this is what we got, Kelps. This is one V-Buck. It's very little. You can see the V in there. I swear I should just buy like a different material because this is so hard to see in the video. But I believe we could take it off because the bottom is just a little temporary thing. Should be able to like take it out. There we go. So this one we throw away. Zoro, listen, this is a V-Buck. You cannot eat it, whatever you do, okay? This is worth a lot of money. So this is the V-Buck we got. It's as small as my fingertip. Stop it. This took 10 minutes to print. We could obviously take a bigger one, or we could print like a bunch of little ones, which is also possible. I like it. It worked, which is most important. Hey, no, damn it. It's an extremely small V-Buck. It's already like 4 times as big as they recommended it to be. We could print them bigger, maybe like this big, like it's in chip format. Then I have to make it 15 times as big. It's probably gonna take an hour, but it'll probably be worth it because this V-Buck is just a little bit too small. So let's make a bigger one. Let's see how that one turns out. So I decided to increase the size of the V-Bucks times 3. It's much bigger. This was Azzy's idea. She came up with a great idea. And that means it's gonna be the size of like a regular poker chip. In the meantime, I'm also gonna order some more filament. It's not glue, it's plastic. Sorry, I made a mistake about that last time. So maybe like tomorrow or whenever it arrives, we can switch it around. And then we can use that instead, which might be better to see on the camera. Ooh la la, look at this. Let me grab it. It's been cooling down for a second now, for a few minutes actually. Gotta scoop it off. Okay, there we go. Whoop. Let me put it down here. Let's check it out. So this is a much better version. Much better version of the V-Buck. As you can see, it actually really looks like a V-Buck 2. It really looks like a V-Buck 2, which I'm very happy with. Let me just take off the bottom. It requires 2 hands. There you go. Perfect. But look at this V-Buck. It turned out extremely well. The back, there's nothing on the back, but the front is actually the size of a chip. Now I don't have any paint to paint it or anything, but it just looks dope compared to the little one. The big one turned out much better. Of course, we had to just up the size a little bit, but look at that. Very happy with that. We're in the collection. Now another cool thing I wanted to do was, I know last week I made a very simple sniper rifle toy with no moving parts. I know, again, it's against YouTube terms of service to show how to make guns and stuff. And I'm not gonna make a gun. I'm gonna make a little cartoon item, I should say. This print is gonna take quite a long time, but it's the legendary scar in Fortnite. However, I'm not gonna make the legendary scar. I'm gonna make the platinum scar, which is pretty much just a white version of the legendary scar. Now, it's gonna take a while to print it, but I'll show you what it's gonna look like in a sec. And there we go, Cops. This is what we're gonna be printing next. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be as big as this platform right over there. It's also going to take, says it right here, 9 hours to complete. And I'm gonna put the speed a little bit slower so it can really focus on those details. So this is probably gonna take like 12 hours, maybe even longer. The 23rd of April right now, 1 p.m. I'll probably have it finished tomorrow morning, but it's gonna be totally worth it. I'm super excited to check it out. It's been a few hours since the last update about the 3D printer. I'm printing the scar like I said before. However, we're doing it a little bit different than I showed you on the picture. We're doing it in 4 parts, but I'm printing all 4 at the same time. But we're encountering a few problems right now, and there are a few ways of me fixing it, but I'll show you what we got first. So right over here, we're printing the scar. We're printing it in 2 halves, as you can see right there, and then a few more parts on this side. Now, it's been printing for a few hours, like I said, and I'm not really sure if it's going very well. I think it's kind of messed up. Actually, it literally just messed up, because what happens is, and this is pretty hard to see, it moved. You see these edges right there? They curve up, and I'm pretty sure they curve up because the stuff cools down too fast, and then it curves the plastic. Now, what happens when it curves the plastic? This machine is moving around, doesn't calculate it's gonna curve, and then it pushes against one of the sides, and it moves the entire structure, ruining the rest of the structure. So that's kind of what's happening right now. It happened a few times, and there are a few ways of fixing it. Like, this is, damn it. We're gonna have to cancel this one, and we're gonna have to redo it. Instead, we're gonna do it in 4 parts separately, not all at the same time. I've also put the heat plate very high. It shouldn't be curving. So I'm excited to see what happens. Let me abort this one, because it's just I don't think we're just waiting for this to go wrong, pretty much. Here's what we managed to print. The new print is being made over there, which is one of these 2 sides. But pretty much how it works is we would print them out, each piece by piece, and then we can just like peel them off over here, and then put them all back together with some glue or something like that. But this print took like 2 hours. Fortunately, these edges, like, it's not flat, which is the problem. These edges are curving way too much, as you can see. I'm pushing on them right now. So right now, I think I found a fix. Should be fixing this, and then we can like fold them against each other, and then we got a gun. Bow, 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 bow. It's a toy gun, by the way. Please don't think I'm actually making real guns. This is literally a toy gun. It's cosplay. And the first part just finished over there. I'm gonna let it cool down for just a few seconds, not too long, and I'll show you what it looks like. And then I will also start printing this second part, which is the second half of the main part of the body, main part of the pistol gun, whatever you'd like to call it. Toy! It's a toy! It's not a gun, it's a toy. And here it is, the first part of the scar. It turned out beautiful. Look at that. I'm super excited to get the second half ready in a second. Oh my goodness, look at this. Super excited to get the second half, and then I can put it together and then have a nice little scar. The platinum scar is what I like to call it. Second one's printing right now. Like I said, it takes about 3 hours, and then I still have to print 2 more parts. It's already very late today, so the scar most likely will be done tomorrow. I'm excited, looking forward to it. Just woke up, Cops. It's 9 a.m. and look what we got over here. It looks gorgeous, however, the edges are curving once again. Should be able to just pull it off. So it seems that these edges, they curved once again. It's not the end of the world. It's a pretty big issue. Just need to make sure that I keep it nice and hard, and nice and warm, I should say, the bottom part. But I can just take this off now. I have the other part of the gun right over here. And then right now what I have to do is I have to print the barrel, and I have to print this thing in the middle here, which I believe is so you can like attach the 2. But I'm gonna do that right now. But first I have to wait like a few hours. So yeah, let's print it. I'm gonna print both of those pieces, and then I'll get back to you. because they're not that exciting to show. Welcome back, Helps. It's day number 4, I believe, of our printing adventure. Now, I have a little update. I tried to print a bunch of different scars, as you can see. These are all filled scars. They resulted in 3 finished scars right over here, but only one of them succeeded. This one looks pretty dope. Now, there is a problem, though. We printed 2 sides, so, you know, you got 1 side, you got 2 sides. However, the second sides, they kept messing up. As you can see, they're extremely bent. Not good, pretty much, which is bad. And therefore, I've kind of chosen to just end the scar adventure on this little scar. It still looks pretty damn cool. From one side, it's pretty much a scar. All it's missing is the end over here. But this can be a different version of the scar. Why not? So I've decided to move on to the jetpack, and this is what we got. Look at this bad boy. This is what we're gonna be printing right now. Now, this is an extremely complicated item. As you can see, there's all these little tubes, and it's floating, and it's just, in general, very hard to print. So I'm only gonna try it once. It's gonna take about an hour. It's mostly gonna be this big if it succeeds. If it doesn't succeed, I'm calling quits with the jetpack, and I might try something different. But I'm only gonna try the jetpack once because it's just really complex. Like, if it couldn't even print this, which is not that complex versus a jetpack, then I don't think it's gonna be able to print a jetpack. So we're gonna see what we can get, and I'll keep you guys up to date. But let's start printing it now, and wait an hour. I know, this video takes so long to record. It's literally ridiculous. And we're done with the final print of this video, which is this bad boy right over here. Oh my goodness, he turned out really nicely. Right over here, come on. I hate focusing on these white things. Right over here, we have the Fortnite jetpack printed out. It did extremely well. It looks super nice. I'm very happy with the final result. Oh my goodness. Here's the final result. As you can see, it's pretty damn little, but it just looks great. It looks great, except for this part here in this corner, which is a little bit messed up. Like I said, it was most likely gonna mess up because it's such a complicated thing. I'm gonna see if I can clean it up a little bit, but we'll see. Unfortunately, this is all we're gonna get for today. So the top of the jetpack, the top half of the jetpack looks gorgeous in my opinion. Really good job with the print. Then the sides look nice too, but the bottom, something just simply went wrong here with the bottom, and it's just a little bit confusing, a little bit messed up. That's unfortunate, but we do have some good news. I got 3 more colors for printing material, aka the plastic. I think we got red, green, and blue or something like that. And yeah, if you want to see more of me printing stuff, drop a like. I'm excited to do some maybe more Fortnite stuff, maybe some GTA stuff, maybe some other video games. Let me know, post it in the comment section below. Maybe you're gonna print my own logo. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Zoro? No? Okay.